Hi, this is Judge Harry Bowden with Child Support Court Vodcast. Make sure you go to childsupportcourttv.com. Check out the new videos, our sponsors, and get to Ask Judge Harry, where you can call in every Tuesday from 9:30 to 11 and ask Judge Harry. Thank you for being a loyal viewer of Child Support Court, the Vodcast, with Judge Harry Bowden.
GetMyBabyMoney.com.
Get my baby money. Get your money, baby, get your money, money. Get my baby money.
Hi, welcome back to The Chamber and Child Support Court Vodcast with Judge Harry Bowden. Thank you for coming back. Now, the last time you were here, we discussed several topics of very, very important information. What is child support? We talked about what it is, what it's not, and we expanded the definition of child support. We talked about where can you get information about the child support process? What are the guidelines? We talked about if you pay child support, do you automatically get to visit with your child? And we said, no. You remember that. And you have to locate the prospective father, and I say father because we know who the mama is, but the prospective father of this child. You gotta say,
You know, he be down there at the place.
go down there and find out what it's called. You got a phone, click, click, take a picture. All right? He be right there hanging out at the click, click. Ray's Garage, 495 P. Pepper Drive. Get information. Because when you start the process off, how long will it take? It's going to take as long as it takes for you to get the right information. To do what? Verify. 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 We're not talking about thinking, assumption. Verify. You got to know where he be, the address. Now, you didn't hear this, but you heard it. Be nice to those folk at that agency and be nice to him. Find out a little bit about the history. Where your people from? Really? Macon? Stockbridge? You lied. I got a cousin in Stockbridge too. What street they grew up on? Really? Mine grew up on Central. You know what Central is? Oh, you ain't never heard of Central. Well, Central someplace down there. But in other words, you hear what I'm saying. You gotta be nosy other than what's in the pocket. Verify the location of the non-custodial parent, because that is part of the process. When you go to fill out the application, they're going to ask you, where is the non-custodial parent? What address do they have? What email? Now, come on now. Come on. They don't take Instagram. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, I said it. They do not take Instagram. His Instagram number is, well, that's good if the agency may be looking into some different activity, but learn more than the Instagram. Learn the email address. That would be helpful. Learn the street address. That would be great. That would be wonderful. Learn the full telephone number, but verify and locate the non-custodial parent. Now, once you locate them, do you want to go and just say, I'm going to file child support? You could. Or you could ask them, will you go and put yourself on child support? What? You mean A man can go and put himself on child support. Oh, I'm jumping ship on you. I'm jumping ship. You know why? Because we said we're not going to deal just with the mom. There's the dad. Dad, if you are accused, if it is alleged that you are the paternal, non-custodial parent, do you know the mama's full name? Ooh. Do you know where she lives? Ooh. Well, why am I asking that? Because guess what? Fathers, you can file for this child support. You can. You can put yourself on it. And it goes directly to the next issue. Mama's baby, daddy's DNA, and we'll know. Getting married has been made easier. Don't wait. If you are in love, get your wedding ceremony performed virtually or in person at one of our many locations. Get your nuptials in no time. Now you have a friend in the wedding business. Go to streamingvows.com today. Yeah. Yes. Mama's baby, daddy's DNA, and we'll know. In Georgia, it is required, starts with an R, ends with a D, required that you have a DNA test. Now, let me tell you something. Some people actually go along and say, that's my baby. They go back to Maury, look at the nose, look at the nose, look at the mouth, look at the eyes. And then years later, everything changes. And somebody else comes up, and all of a sudden, they prick the finger, they have a test, and all of a sudden, that was my baby. Did you get the DNA test? Do you know mom's real name? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you this because I'm making a point. There's some responsibilities that you have as a parent to know who the other parent is. I said it. There's a responsibility that you as a parent need to know who the other parent is and is not. This ain't no dot game where you just take a dot and throw it on the board and, oh, he was there that night. Oh, some of you gonna get mad, but guess what? You better get DNA and get glad because, baby, it ain't nothing funny when the government gotta pay that baby money and then all of a sudden you come back years later and you got a bill that you never knew. It's a hurting thing. It's a hurting thing. But let me get back to my point. My point is this. Men, you too can file. Yes, you too can file. That is, you too can start an application with the Department of Children's Services to establish, starts with a P, ends with a Y, paternity. She said it was yours. It looked like you, but do you know? Oh, she got mad. You asked, how dare you? How dare you say that it's not your child? Was you married? If you were, still. Okay, no, I shouldn't say that. Okay, excuse me. Listen to what I'm saying. It's good to know the truth. The truth will set you free in your mind, but maybe not in your money. But it's good to know the truth. And that means that you, sir, have a right to say, stop asking me for money. Whoa. Did you get a paternity test first? Whoa! Did you go through the process? That long process? Wait a minute. I go to the football game. I go to the basketball game. I go to the soccer game. I go to just about everything I want to know. And sometimes I even go to the concert. Yeah. Judge Bowden right there at the concert. And you got to stand in line. So it takes time. We're going to be right back. And we're going to continue this discussion. How long does it take? What are you waiting for? Start. We expect you to be here next time. Don't you miss an episode of Child Support Court, the Vodcast, with Judge Harry Bowden.